Alrighty, here we go, boys. Welcome on in. Welcome into the stream. Blind Fury, make a pizza. That is a good idea. I've actually considered making a pizza make it like in a video, and then I don't know, post it for members only because it would be so strange to actually put on my channel. And I'd share it in a Discord, but I don't have Nitro, so I can't send anything like over 10 megabytes or 50 megabytes, something like that. So I'd love to though. It wouldn't even be that interesting, really. I'm just putting, all the flour and stuff into a bowl, mixing it, kneading it, and then letting it sit for like half an hour. Come back, do it again, and then it sits in the fridge for like 24 hours. It's not that interesting. But welcome in. The gold badge does look really nice. You are getting there. And Fatal NCG, welcome on here, man. Good to have you in here. And Willie, welcome. Fury, you said, can't wait to get that beautiful badge Reina has. Dude, you wouldn't be too far off, right? Right? What's gold? Gold's like I can't even remember, and I updated them just the other day. Let me have a look at that. Memberships, badges. Okay, then you got the blue one. The blue one comes next. That's after 6 months, and then that Vice City, well, not Vice City, kind of Vice City, the GTA 6 one, that is after 1 year. So hopefully you stick around the channel for that long. That would be good. Don't go leaving me, man. But hopefully everyone's doing good. Derek, welcome on in, brother. Good to have you in here. But boys, we got some GTA 6. I won't call it news, but we got some things to talk about with GTA 6. I don't know if anyone has been across it or not, but they as in Rockstar, posted their Newswire post, and it's got some interesting things about it, right? So where should we begin? I kind of want to bring it up, but we need some more people in here, man. We need some more people, but let's bring it up. Okay, here is the GTA 6. Well, not GTA 6, the Rockstar Newswire. They recently posted this community series showcase down here. That was a couple of days ago now. Get triple rewards and bonus GTA dollars, GTA money during GTA Online community series showcase. So if we go into this one and scroll down a little bit, there's a lot of things. So when Rockstar normally posts this stuff, they typically post 1 week at a time, one event week at a time. This time though, they've posted a fair few of them. So this one goes from March 12th to April 1st. And if we scroll down, there's more on it, is there not? Is this the post I'm thinking of? Another mention of April 1st. Here we go. From March 12th to the 18th, so that's, week 1, and then week 2, March 19th to 25th, and then March 26th to April 1st. So there's 3 lots of dates in amongst all this. There we go, March 18 again, and then they've mentioned the second week, and then the third week, which ends on April 1st. Now that is kind of strange, right? So we're kind of going into speculation here, but if you guys can remember all the way back to when this shirt here was released in the game, it had a bunch of hidden numbers in there, right? Obviously you can see the numbers up there, but if you convert those numbers into letters, it says one day will reveal all. And then hidden in amongst this, I actually do have a video on it. I think I've removed it, but let's pull up my video so you can see what I'm actually talking about. On the actual t-shirt, there's a date in there, a date and time, and that was GTA 6's Trailer 1 release date and time, which is crazy, before it got leaked, and then they had to change the time. But all of that was hidden in there. And then the second date that they have in amongst all of that is April 1st. And people are like, they're not going to do anything on April 1st. And they didn't. They didn't do anything for a few years. And now that kind of leads us back to this, with this stuff here. These event weeks, they typically post 1 at a time. Now they've posted 3 in a row, and it ends on April 1st. So could we be getting something in April? That's a big question. Derek says, I have the source code from the leak. I'm playing it right now. Source? Trust me, bro. Do you think they are clearing the room in the calendar for an announcement? I kind of think they are. You know, if they post all of this, get it out of the way, which is really strange. They kind of don't need to do it, right? But they've done it. And it ends on April 1st, which is that date. So I kind of want to find that date. Was it in this? I think it was in the Moon Theory video I made. Yeah, I'm on. Yeah, that. Where's the shirt? This video was a fun one to make, I'm not gonna lie. Damn, I went crazy. I even had the whole calendar and everything out. That is hilarious. Alright, where's the shirt? Here's the shirt. This is Australian internet right here. Alright, so here's the numbers. December 5th, 2023. And then the time, 09, because it was scheduled to be posted at 9 a.m. Eastern time, but that got changed, of course, because of the leak. But that is pretty crazy. If I play this, I'm pretty sure I've got it in here again, right? God, this actually sucks. My internet. All right. Come on, Bav. Then if we move the time over here, now, this says April 1st, 2025. 25 didn't happen. We know that didn't happen. But still, if you just chop off 25, could we be, looking at something for April? I don't know. If not April 1st, then I think there's a good chance we're going to see something in April. And, they said that the marketing is going to kick off in summer, which, when does that begin? June? July? April's not too bad. Like, it's obviously before then, but I think we're going to get something because we're in a drought right now. We are in a drought and there is absolutely nothing to do, nothing to talk about. And then you got people going crazy over numbers again. Derek says you don't really need to. If they wanted to post, they will. Just like the delay 30 minutes before the earnings call. Yeah, that is crazy. When they done the earnings call, done the delay for the earnings call, before the call. Jeez. It was actually posted on an iPhone, I'm pretty sure. So it was like literally last minute sort of thing, which is just crazy. Also, in this stream, I've updated the live stream cam. Hopefully, it does all right. I feel like the character moves his head way too much and it's kind of annoying me. So let me know. Mobsy, welcome in, brother. I did see your message, actually. I seen it deleted in Discord. You said hey, but then you deleted it before I could respond. But welcome in, man. Of course I remember you. I feel like you say that every time. Do you remember me? Of course I do, man. Of course. The Cursed Abyss, welcome on in. Cursed Abyss, jeez, I can't even speak. It's way too early for me. Blind Fury says, I'm glad my birthday is in April. It's a Thursday, so they won't post and I won't have to bail to see. That's true. But I guess that'd be a little birthday present for you there. Like, I don't know. I'm kind of leaning towards April now. I think I'm just a little bit delusional at the same time, but I'm just hopeful that we do get something because if you guys, have a look at my channel, right? I'm going to pull up on the screen. Here's the channel. I haven't posted for like 2 weeks. I've done streams and I've done a few shorts. I was trialing out the shorts to see how they go. I think I'm going to do a few more of those. When I was doing the San Andreas, like hidden things in there, that was good. I was getting some decent views on that. But then I posted these ones, just like little clips from my long form videos, just to kind of, promote the bigger long form videos. And I don't know, they're not doing what I thought they would do. But I think I'm going to turn these into like a little series with GTA 5, like lore and hidden things in that. I think that'd be fun. So my phone on D&D. But yeah, then we got our live streams over here. We played Docked the other day. That was actually a really good game. I played it on hard difficulty. Conehead told me to play it on hard, so I did. And I didn't know you could fail the game. I failed the game after, 2.5 hours of playing. That sucked. Jordan, welcome on in. Do you think they could release GTA 4 port for its anniversary next month? Dude, that would be really good, actually. I hope that they do release it before GTA 6. And I feel like the ideal time for them to do that would be before the marketing starts. Razor's in here with a 20. My man, can we start a train? What's up, bro? Welcome on in. Is that why you were blowing up my phone? I just turned my phone on to Do Not Disturb. Oh. We'll chat about that. Good to have you in here, bro. Good to have you in here. Look at that. W's in the chat for Razor right there. You know what? Just for that, I do it every time. We got to pull up Razor's Instagram. We got to do it. If you guys like Need for Speed and GTA, Razor puts them together on his Instagram page and makes some really cool magazines of Need for Speed, but in GTA. I got to get better at marketing this, man. I got to get better. Look at the Australian internet catching up. Here we go. Anyone that has seen this, I apologize, but go and look at it again. He has some of the best Need for Speed GTA stuff together. See that? That's what you get for $20 worth of donations right there, boys. I will pull up and start promoting your stuff. But go and check it out. Look at this one. That's insane. There we go. Mobsy says, I had to ask for one thing, how to get YouTube stream keys so I can paste that in OBS. I want to stream for my friends sometimes. With that, you've got to like go into... Oh, he's done another one. He's done another 20. Does that mean I got to pull it up again? You know what? Let's do it. Let's pull it up again. Let's look at a different one. Here is his carbon one. This one is sick. I do like this cover as well for this one. And these shots here in particular. Mwah, chef's kiss right there. But he goes all out with these. Look at the videos that he does on there. These photos that you see right here, I took all of them. They're very nice. That was very difficult for me to do because I couldn't get them drifting at the same time, so I had to use Photoshop. Pretty sure I got them on the computer somewhere, man. But shout out to Razor, my man. I love you. Can't believe he's just joined. How long have we been live for? 20 minutes and he's just like $40. Done. Hi from me and Sav. Go Dono Train. What's going on? What's going on? Sav's family's in here. Good to have you guys. Cursed Abyss says another 20. Is he saying another? Make that 60? I should set a goal up. I like it. I like seeing the goals fill up, but I hate putting goals on. I feel greedy, man. I feel greedy. But going back to what Jordan was saying about GTA 4, I hope that they post, or not post, I hope they release the port for GTA 4 before the marketing starts, because when the marketing's going, I feel like it'll be hard for them to, you know, change everything to just focus on GTA 6, because I'm going to assume they're going to completely clear out their Instagram again, and it's only going to be GTA 6 content, but then for them to be like, oh, and GTA 4's released, and forget about that, guys. That'd just be really weird, put in the middle. So hopefully they drop it before the marketing, and that'll give us something to play while we wait for the game. Max Goof, welcome on you, man. Mobsy, sorry, I was answering your question as well. With the stream key, I'm pretty sure you just click go live, and then in your stream settings, there should be a YouTube key somewhere in there. And then there's settings in your OBS. You just go into there and paste it into there. It should be pretty easy. You'll know it when you see it, but if you have any issues, just message me in Discord and I can help you out with that. Derek says, if Take-Two want a huge profit before the end of their financial year, wait, did I read it right? If Take-Two wants a huge profit before the end of the year, end of their financial year, I'm cooked. To get investors, big dividends, and bonuses for executives, it might be a way to think about it and drop pre-orders around the last call. Yeah, that is true. I don't really tune into those investor calls too much, man. I don't really feel like they're for us. I know we can access them, but I just don't feel like we as gamers waiting for the game get that much valuable information out of it. Yes, I guess we kind of got the whole marketing is going to start in summer. That's good. But I don't know. I feel like people tune into there and expect, you know, John Rockstar to be like, hey guys, here's the trailer. Bang. I don't know. I just don't think that's going to happen. But I don't know. I think I'm not an investor. This is not legal advice, financial advice. I would be investing in Take-Two. Cursed Abyss says, have you watched season 2 of the One Piece live action? Dude, I haven't even watched the original One Piece. Isn't there like 1,000 episodes or something? I just can't commit to that. I can't commit to it. The show looks somewhat interesting, but since I was never interested in the first one, I haven't even watched first season, man. So no, I haven't. I did watch a movie last night before. It's called Mercy. I don't know if you guys have seen that. It's got Chris Pratt and Rebecca Ferguson in that. And I'm like, okay, this is probably going to be a really bad movie, but it's something to watch. So I put that on. Dude, it was insane. There was way too many like pop-ups, motion graphics and all that. They were really well done, but they were overdone, and it was killing me. It felt like I was watching a TikTok or something. And the plot was very predictable, so that was a letdown. Red Valor says, what would your opinion on a fuel system be? So I got a different opinion to Sav, if that's what we're referencing. Sav wants at least the option to be able to fill up your car. That would be okay to be able to fill up your car. I think for the cosmetics, for people that take photos and make videos in GTA, I think that'd be really cool to be able to go up to the pump and like interact with it. But I don't really want a fuel system because I feel like it would obviously have to be unrealistic. You know, in real life, you fill up your car and then a week later you would fill it up. In GTA, I feel like you would fill it up and then like within an hour you need to fill it up again. I feel like that would just get kind of repetitive and kind of annoying. So I kind of don't want it, but I wouldn't be opposed to them having it as just like a cosmetic thing. You can go there, fill it up if you want, but the fuel never kind of runs out. I don't know. Mixed bag on that. Mixed bag, because I could see it. I could see it working, but I'm not too sure. Display, what's going on, man? Welcome in, welcome in. What's good, man? Good to have you in here. You haven't tuned into a stream yet before, have you? Anyways, welcome, welcome. Jordan says, do you think GTA 6 graphics and gameplay will look close to photorealistic, or is that too much? Well, take a look at the trailers. Take a look at the screenshots. There's a particular screenshot. I'll pull it up in the background right now. The most realistic screenshot I seen would have been... I'm going to get it. Brian Header. This one. Big screen. And change that over. Bang. This one right here. This one is literally the most realistic thing I have ever seen. And when I first seen it, I was like, this is not a video game. This is real life. This is a real life screenshot. And then I started thinking, dude, did they use AI for this? Because it looks really good. So I didn't know. But the more you look at it, the more you can be like, ah, yeah, this is a game. This is a game. You can see like the little harsh lines there. Go up to here. You can see his sunnies kind of like clipping through his hair. Kind of looks strange, but this is what happens when they leave us with nothing to go off of for months. You start over-analyzing things. Like the hair on the arms, that's really cool. That is really cool. All the details look sick. The interior of the car, the reflection of the sunnies looks sick. But then you start to look at it for too long. You're like, damn, you know what? This is just a video game. Rockstar have done it to themselves with that by letting us marinate with this stuff. I did just see Greg join. What's up, Bav? How's it going tonight? We're doing good, man. Welcome on in. It's good to have you in here. Scrolling back up, the Cursed Abyss said, if I couldn't avoid spoilers for Resident Evil 9, I'm already worried about how impossible avoiding spoilers for GTA 6 will be. It's going to be tough. It is going to be super tough. And especially if they do a midnight launch, because that means I'm going to be playing it before a lot of you guys in here. Now, people disagree and be like, it's going to release at the same time for everyone across the world. Like simultaneous launch. I don't think that's going to happen at all. And if you guys want to watch a video on that, Bobby's Board actually just made one of those. I'm just going to quickly pull up his channel. Bobby is a friend of the channel. He's a good bloke. He lives in New Zealand, so, you know, we get along. We get along. But he just posted a video 7 hours ago. Some regions will be able to play GTA 6 before you. That explains it really well about Rockstar's patterns and all that. I think they're going to probably stick to that pattern, to be honest. But definitely worth the watch. Australia and New Zealand do not have many benefits when it comes to like gaming and all that. You know, all the good events and stuff happen usually when we're asleep, or, you know, we've just got bad cons when we play video games. Like even our servers, right? Our servers are boring. You want to go back and play an old game. Bobby spoke about this in his video. If you want to go back and play like a dead game, it's even worse in Australia and New Zealand because our pool of players is much smaller than like the rest of the world. So I think it's only fair we get it before anyone else. Now, if I lived anywhere else, you know, outside of Australia, I'd probably be like, no, it should release at the same time for everyone. I'd be with you guys, but I'm not. So give me this. Razor says, didn't they announce Red Dead Redemption 1 last year around April, would make sense if Rockstar wanted to recoup a little on marketing and spending with GTA 4 Remastered. I think they should. I think they should post GTA 4. I would not be mad. I wouldn't care if we didn't get GTA 6 news. They said it's coming in summer. I'm, mentally locked in for summer. But if they drop GTA 4, I will be a very, very happy man. I'll probably end up streaming it as well because I am so keen for that. I played it on the PC not too long ago, kind of broken in that last mission. I had to download a mod to change my frames so that I could actually complete that final mission because I couldn't climb up that fucking helicopter. But yeah, I'd be all here for a GTA 4 remaster. Derek says, Bav told me I should put all my money into Take-Two. I'm going to go take a loan, be right back. Well, look, again, not a financial person, but if that hits, I demand some money. Mobsy says, no, there's no stream key there after opening go live button. I'll send you some screenshots after I get home. No worries, man. Yeah, just let me know and I'll try and help you out best I can. Display says, no, I've watched the vids for a while, but hard to catch streams at times in the US time zone. I think the times are much better for the Americans than people over in the UK, because in the UK it's just past midnight. I see Redemption's just joined the chat. Welcome, man. He's gone as well. I'm just stopping in to say hi. But he's got to head out because it's super late over there. I used to stream at probably 7 a.m. for the Americans over on the Eastern. But not a lot of other people join. So, because it was like really good for the UK people because it would be like lunchtime for them. But I don't know, they wouldn't tune in. So I changed it and now it's a bit better for the Americans. And the Americans pull up for me, which is good. And then all the people that live over in the UK, they're like, dude, you need to stream at a different time. I can't make it. I'm like, no one can make it when I stream at a different time. I don't know. I should do a poll to kind of see what everyone wants. Like, I did stream the other day with Docked, and that was at an unusual time to try and catch more people, but I was up late, just wanted to play the game. It was good fun. I was so against the fuel system, and then I played a game with gas, car x street, and honestly, I think it would be an interesting dynamic to the gameplay. There you go. See, I feel like I'd probably have to play something to enjoy it. I think the only thing that had fuel that I played was Mafia, right? Now, I don't remember having to fill up all the time, so it wasn't like invasive or anything like that, which is good, and you don't want that. But yeah, it could be fun. It could be fun. I'm not opposed to it. If it releases and it's in there, I'm not going to crack the shits and be all upset about it. But I just watched that video by Bobby's Board a little bit ago. It's a good video. Bobby comes up with some really good videos. He's got bangers. The first video I seen of Bobby's was the like the little retrospective of GTA 5, and that was so good, man. That puts you in the feels. You know, he's got the music playing in there. I wonder if he got monetized because he had like copyrighted music in there. Like it's good for the vibes, you know, playing GTA 5's loading screen or pause music. It's just nice. That is a really good video. Fatal says, yeah, it's more stuff in the episodes of One Piece. I kind of do want to watch it. I keep seeing screenshots of the second season, so maybe I'll have a look at that. What would you rate it? 1 through 10, Fatal. Derek says GTA 6 is about to trick so many boomers. War Thunder clips are going all around the internet. And I see so many people commenting that the pilot is fighting for their life. Bless them. Dude, I need a War Thunder sponsorship. No, Raid Shadow Legends. That's what I need. I need a Raid Shadow Legends one. One of my friends, Dr. Mod, he recently got one. And he asked us, he's like, guys, do you think I should take it? And I'm like, dude, absolutely. It's for the memes. You know, like, you know you've made it on YouTube when you have a sponsorship from Raid Shadow Legends. So, Raid, if you guys are listening, send me one. I'll do it. JJ, welcome on in, man. Good to have you in here. Hope you're doing well. Razor says, social media shuts down on GTA 6 launch. Dude, if they don't shut it down prior, because the way the internet's going, everything's shutting down. Australia just got hit with a bunch of new ones. We have to, like, verify our age to play GTA 6 and the explicit sites as well. Now got to upload your ID. So, gooners are not having a good time. Game launches at the same time for everyone. Servers don't go back online for 36 hours. Everyone doesn't get the game spoiled. I feel like the whole world's going to shut down if they do a launch, like a global launch. Like, people are going to be calling in sick. I think it's going to be, it's going to make headlines. It is going to be on the news. Like, I don't know, the supply chain's at risk because farmers aren't playing, or like truck drivers don't want to drive, so it's going to shut down the world. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be like COVID, you know, when everyone was inside and there was like reports that the ozone layer is healing and all that stuff. I'm like, dude, this is going to happen with GTA 6. No one goes outside and the world starts to heal. Nature reclaims. Luna Boy, welcome on in. What's your conviction level, 1 through 10, on TGG's theory? Did he actually post his theory? Or was it just a the hunch post? Because I don't want to overshare what I know. I'm going to search up TGG on Twitter real quick. Let's have a look. Okay, no, he hasn't shared anything. He's just said... prediction, GTA 6 trailer 3 in early April. Don't ask me why, but I have a hunch. If I'm right, I'll tell y'all what gave it away, but it could be nothing. I think I know. And I was talking about it at the beginning of the stream, but we got more people in here, so we'll bring it up. Rockstar posted this newswire, and when they typically post newswires, they only post like 1 week at a time type thing, right? This post... they've done 3 different dates. So if we scroll down, the dates are everywhere scattered throughout this, but here they are. We got March 12th through the 18th, then the 19th to 25th, then the 26th to April 1st. That's crazy that they've dropped 3 different event weeks in one newswire. Like, look at all that, all the dates, and they end on April 1st. So that is what's leading me to believe we could be getting something in April. Now, I won't be upset if they don't. Like I was talking about earlier, if they drop GTA 4, even better. But this kind of goes back to this t-shirt, and in there's a date that says GTA 6's trailer 1's release date and time before it got moved forward because of the leak that happened. But then there's another date on there, April 1st, which is the ending of this event week. So could we be getting something? I'm kind of feeling, pretty optimistic. I'm feeling pretty good about it. What do you guys think? I have got a poll running as well at the moment. 58% said yes. So I guess we'll find out. Did GTA 5 and Red Dead 2 release in Australia first? Technically, yes. Well, it released in New Zealand first, but both GTA 5 and Red Dead 2 released at midnight in Australia. So when it was midnight in Australia, what would the time have been for you guys? 9 a.m. for you guys over in America the day before. So I've got hours ahead of you. So if Rockstar are going to follow that pattern, and Bobby talks about it really well in his video, that every time they've dropped something that's not on PC and not like a remaster of the game or whatnot, it's always been at midnight local, wherever you are. So midnight for me is like 9 a.m. for you guys. You gotta wait, essentially. Razor says, can we go back to the stream schedules? Like certain days are designated play days and other days are Let's Talk streams. That would be good. I have been doing, I think for the past month, streaming on Thursday at 7 p.m. your time, Razor. Just yesterday I couldn't do it though. I posted a little heads up about that. Couldn't get that done. Just got some things going on in the background, and I think that's probably going to be in place for like the next 2 weeks. So I think we're going to do like weekend streams for the next 2 weeks at least. But I should post like the actual schedule thing. I just haven't bothered because I'm only doing 1 stream a week. Now I would like to do multiple, but I don't know. I need to get a video out. I haven't done any videos this month. I'm a bit slack. Jordan says, question, would you rather the GTA 4 port or Red Dead 2 next gen? For me, it would be GTA 4 because it's not on PS5. No, I agree with you. I think I'd go GTA 4. Red Dead, I think that game is still really well done. Of course, it'd be great to, get an updated Red Dead, but that's very fresh and new still. It came out in 2018. That's a long time ago when you think about it, but GTA 4, that's even longer. I think that needs some love. And personally, I want to play some GTA 4. Greg says, let's scroll. I also watched that GTA 5 retrospective video by Bobby's Board a little while back. It gave me some nostalgia looking back. at the lead up to the release of GTA 5. Dude, Bobby's so good at making his, retrospective videos. It makes me want to do one and talk about my experiences with GTA 5 and online prior to GTA 5. Like all roads lead to GTA 6. So I think it'd be good to like share my story on how I got into GTA, how I got into GTA 5, and how I decided to become a content creator and all that. I think that'd be fun. Oh, you guys are messaging. There's heaps. All right, I'm going to try and go quicker. This time is perfect because it's 8:30 p.m. Eastern and 5:30 p.m. on the West Coast. That's the entire US market after work hours times as well. Yeah, that's fair point. I wonder how many people are from the West Coast. 10% says Fatal. 10% what? 10%, that's what you rate the season? It made me cry in the second season. Okay, so it must be good. JJ says, I'm doing okay. Just been on the grind myself. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing good, man. That's good. Keep grinding, brother. Jordan says, Razor, which one do you think will come first, GTA 4 or Red Dead? Luna says, the Hunch Post. There you go. I finally caught up to your next message. Gonna lurk now, Bav, while I go to sleep listening to your sweet voice. Going to sleep, Bav streams. Let's go. Should get some ASMR. Like, no, I'll turn into your sleep paralysis demon. At the end of the stream, when everyone's left, it'll just be me and Blind Fury, and I'm just there making like demonic noises into the microphone. Greg says, how cool would it be if you had a high wanted level in GTA 6 and there were dozens of cop cars chasing you down the road like you'd see in real life? It would be pretty sick, having like a massive police chase. I'm excited for their police systems to see how different they are, because GTA 5's, they're just, I don't know, GTA 5's police are just soldiers, man. They just aim, point and shoot. But I don't know. I'm excited to see like more methodical things from the actual police. JJ says that would be sick, but I still think maybe somewhere in May we might get something because of Bonnie and Clyde. Maybe. People have said that a lot, that they might do something for Bonnie and Clyde, but they've kind of not done anything in reference to that, Kerr says, I would really like a remaster for Fallout 3 and New Vegas. Me too, because I kind of do want to get into Fallout. I enjoyed the show a lot, but the games I struggled to get into. Derek says, if I change my VPN to Australia, then I can play then? I don't know if that works with the VPN. There's probably will, but I'm fairly certain you can just change it in your console settings, like select your region. Pretty sure that's how people do it. JJ says, Night Blind Fury, sleep well. Let's do gaming streams. I could probably bring them back. I have been testing them a little bit. Every time I do stream just games, not a lot of people turn up. So that's a lonely and sad experience, boys. I'm not going to lie. I played Docked. Of course, that was a much smaller game, but I was just having fun. I wanted to play it, and I figured, let's just go live and do it. But what did I do the other day? I had... Oh no, I think I've unlisted the stream now, but I was playing GTA 5 story mode. I was doing a little challenge video on stream, and that was alright. That wasn't too bad, but still, when I'm playing games, not a lot of people turn up. It's lonely. Where are we at? Greg says, additionally, I want to see a crime scene in GTA 6 that you've already fled from, but there's a heavy police presence there, like in real life. If you use a bomb in GTA 6, there should be a bomb squad. That would be pretty sick. Imagine that. You know how in GTA 5 you can just throw like sticky bombs or prox mines and just leave them? Imagine if they deploy a bomb squad and then you come back to the scene and you just see like a little robot out there disarming the bomb. That'd be crazy. Razor says, man, just give me 3 days a week. That's all I want. 4 would be insane, but 3 is all I want. 3 streams a week? My God. That'd be insane. That would be insane. I do need to think about that. It would be fun to get some games going again. I do want to start a challenge video. I don't know how they'll go. I don't do challenge videos, but I've already recorded one, and it's Can I Cross the Map? This is a working title. Can I cross the map in a scramjet without touching the ground? That video took me 3 hours and 40 minutes to do. I need to trim that down. It's just going to take forever to do. Also, when I recorded it, I butchered the recording, but I didn't realize until like an hour into it an hour and a half into it, so I just decided to roll with it. But I'm gonna pull it up in the background right now. When it loads, here we go. So here is what the footage looked like. I scaled the game down to 144 and had it on windowed borderless. The reason I done that was so that I could have my timer up in the top corner. You can't see it. It's like cropped off in this. Let me small screen this. Oh man, that's so bad. Timer up here in the top corner. I wanted it to be over the game so that I didn't have to record it separately in the background. And when I done that, this is what the screen looked like. So I scaled down my desktop so that it would fit, and then it fit. But when I recorded, it still recorded in like 4K. So it kind of came out like this. So hopefully when I zoom in for the actual video, it doesn't look too bad, but here's the footage anyways. It took me like 15 minutes to get up to the observatory. Not too bad, but this was a very, very difficult challenge. Trying to get onto the train was probably the harder bit. This is the second part to it. Surely we hit it. Nah, missed. And then you would have to wait for the train again, and that took like a couple minutes. It was just so time consuming. Come on, where's the train? I'll let that play. Jordan, I could see them both launching simultaneously. There you go. That'd be pretty sick. That would be a very good day. I play everything, but not that great at playing Spider-Man right now. But y'all can come check me out if you want. Dude, Spider-Man's so easy. What do you mean you can't play that? Spider-Man's such a good game. The first one, at least. Second one, I don't know what they were doing with that. Can't lie, I miss Australia like crazy. Dude, Australia misses you. Australia misses you. And I plan on doing a stream for 007 in May when I can get my hands on it. That would be really good. I kind of wouldn't mind streaming that as well, but I also don't want spoilers, low-key, so I'm not too sure. Maybe I will stream it. I've done it with Mafia. Hopefully that's a game that I can complete in like one sitting, because with Mafia, I played that and completed it in 11.5 hours. Display says maybe try Crimson Desert when it comes out. I am actually looking forward to that one. I have pinned it. It's on my wish list, so pretty keen for that. It's not really my typical game, but I don't know. I'm interested. I think if you title the streams, let's talk while you play games, that might be good. Yeah, I could probably play around with the titles as well, to be honest. Derek says we could game and talk GTA 6. I have to head out. Thanks, Bav. No worries, man. You take care, bro. JJ says I would show up, Bav. Do it. There we go. There we go. Well, then come check me out, Razor. Shameless plug. That's all right. All good, man. Midnight Vice is in here. Oh, man, I made it. What's up, Bav? Let's go. Welcome on in, brother. Good to have you in here. Jordan says, only thing I'm suspicious on the GTA 4 port is how quiet it is about it. Haven't heard news in like 9 months. That is pretty shitty, not hearing anything, but makes me wonder, like, are they going to release it before they start GTA 6's marketing? Because when the marketing for 6 starts, I just don't see them doing it at all. I don't know. Or it could just be a shadow drop. They just drop it and don't say anything about it, knowing full well people are going to buy it. Greg says, JJ just subbed to your channel so I can check out your streams. There you go. Look at the love. Midnight Vice says, your GTA character kind of looks different. He does look different. I changed his posture. Before that, he was on a lean, if you guys can remember that. Where is he? I'll pull him up in the background. Ready? That's what he used to look like. Chilling on the side. I just didn't like the lean, so I quickly whipped up a new one just before the stream began. Blood Rainer, what's all this then? Welcome on in, man. Welcome in. You missed it. Razor was had the dono train going. He's let it die down though. I'm joking. I appreciate you, Razor. Thank you, Greg. I appreciate it. It's just me having fun playing games. That's all you need, man. Playing some games and having fun. Razor says drift challenge across the map with me and Stevie Wonder Kid. see, they'd be interesting. I wouldn't mind doing challenge videos. I just don't know if my channel can do it. I'm going to post that Scramjet challenge, see if that, you know, has any hope. And if it does, then I think I'm going to try and do some more challenge videos because I think that'd be fun. Keep dying on the 2 a.m. one? 2 a.m.? I don't know what you mean. Display says, yeah, me, the footage looks insane. Wait, what footage? Oh, for Crimson Desert. Yeah, it doesn't... I don't know, it's just not my typical game. I don't go for fantasy type of games. Never enjoyed them at all. Razor. He's kept it going. He's kept it going. Thank you very much, bro. Thank you so much. Who's going to be next? Who's going to be next? I'm joking. But yeah, Crimson Desert just doesn't look like my kind of game, but I don't know. Everyone's getting hyped around it, so I may as well get it, see what the hype's about, because I think that'd be good fun. Greg says, it's okay tonight. Just saw my doctor again this afternoon, and she's going to order some labs for me. Next Wednesday, I'll get back to blood drawn. I'll go back to get blood drawn to see if I have any presence of heavy metals. My doctor is also looking into getting a stool sample from me to determine if I have any kind of parasitic infection going on. I had my heart checked by a cardiologist recently at the end of January, and he said my heart looks totally normal. That's good news. They conducted a stress... Oh, that's a big word. Echocardiogram test on my heart. Dude, Greg, you've been through it, man. I hope things start to look up for you very soon, bro, because, you know, you're a staple in the community. You're always supporting everyone's streams. And, you know, I need you to get healthy. I need you to be good for GTA. Because, I don't know, it sucks hearing what you're going through, man. So, I hope these bad times pass. Razor says, I'm not joking. Dono Train, ignore Bav. Give me money. You know what? I should do a little, you know, I'm going to put a Dono Train on here. I'm going to start a timer. And we'll put it as money towards a capture card to record GTA 6. We'll let it run for an hour. Let's see what happens. Because I was talking with Sav the other day about how we're going to record GTA 6 footage. And I'm like, yeah, you need to get a capture card to be able to record on the PlayStation. And then I realized I haven't updated my capture card in years, and there's a newer one out. So if I want to record like high quality GTA 6 gameplay, I need to get another capture card. So if anyone donates, that's what the money will go towards. Let's scroll up. I feel like I missed some. Where are we at? I hope everything is going well, Greg. I have my heart appointment on the 19th as well to see if anything changed or stayed the same. You boys are not having a good time. If you guys need anything though, just hit me up, alright? Message me. I'm here for a chat if you guys need it. JJ says, that's good to hear. I'll always have heart failure, but just keep pushing and God first. That's all you can do, man. I'll be thinking of you, alright? Much love to you, JJ, and to Greg as well. The boys. Midnight Voice Record says, they're really making me watch a 1 minute ad right now. Oh my God, 1 minute ad is insane. You always want to know a trick about how to get rid of ads? I learned this the other day, and I shouldn't be telling you how to do it, but I will. If you're watching on a phone, and you have the stream open, click, or like swipe down so it's in the mini player, and then click the shorts, and then click back onto the video, and then it'll skip that ad. I think you gotta like click it 2 or 3 times depending on how many ads there are, but it'll just completely skip the ad, and you don't have to worry about it. And then if you're watching on a PC, then you should just have ad blocker. That's on you guys, all right? But that's how you do it on a phone, and honestly, I use it all the time. Blue Creeper, what's going on? He's got a peanut in there. What's going on, mate? G'day. Display says, I don't know if anyone has asked, but in Trailer 3, do you think we'll get anything in the way, in the northern part of Gloriana in the map or trailer? Do you have opinions on that, if that part is for a future expansion? I don't know. There's so much mystery around that part of the map. I genuinely don't know what to expect. My gut is telling me that it is going to be an island. It's not going to be connected for the sake of gameplay, because a lot of people be like, you know, they could just make your plane crash or something like that, or have air defense missiles at the border and they'll just shoot your plane down. I just think that's a bit crazy. Makes sense, you know, the way America's going, but I don't know. If I see additional land, I want to go and visit it. I want to go travel there and go over it. And then people will say, oh, but they could use it for a future expansion. But it would feel weird to me to, you know, go to the northern part of the map, see off in the distance just all these hills and mountains and all that, no buildings. And then, you know, fast forward, they drop an update and they've expanded that map and now there's just buildings there. I feel like that would be super strange to me personally. Like in Battlefield, when you can see parts in the distance, you kind of want to go out there and explore. In Battlefield, they just say return back to the combat area. That's all good, but in GTA, it just feel weird. In GTA 5, the way they do it is you fly out far enough, your plane just, you know, it dies, it falls in the ocean and it sinks and you drown and die. And then a shark comes and gets you if you're, you know, not in something. So, you know, you take a jet ski out there, your jet ski will just give up and it starts sinking and then a shark will spawn and it kills you. In that game, I don't know, it would feel weird because people say, oh, they could just make your plane crash. What if I don't fly high and I fly super low and then my plane survives the crash? Then what? You know? I don't know. I think it should be a map, like a little island, sorry. You can record straight from OBS, even with the PlayStation. That's pretty good. I'd have to check that out. You're going to have to teach me the ways, man, because I've got no clue. But I definitely still want to get that Elgato at some point. They're just good to have. Greg says I'm a bit overweight, so that's why I have so many concerns about my overall health. I'm 46 pounds. I got to convert that because I am Australian. 246 2 kilos. Okay. Greg, I believe in you, alright? You can do it. We're actually not too far off. I'm a big boy. I'm not that. I'm not big. But if I'm going to cosplay as anyone from GTA 6, it's Cal Hampton. But I got to stop making light of these situations. Greg, I don't know what to say, man. I don't know what to say because my gut right now is pressed against my desk. How can I offer advice, you know? Where are we at? JJ says, I'll pray for you, Greg. Good. I hope your heart will last a long time and that you stay well. You guys are too wholesome. Why are you guys so wholesome? It is good. What a good community we're building. What do you think the chances of World War III are, Bav says? Midnight Vice Records. He's just changed accounts on me over here. I don't think that's going to happen. I feel like we're in a position where it's just not going to happen. And if it did happen, it's just not going to be called that. It's just going to be what it is right now, you know? Blue Creeper, my uncle works as a motion capture director for Rockstar Games. He says he can't say much, but they're almost done shooting. Brother, what do you reckon, boys? Do we believe him? Because I don't believe him. I just don't believe him. Blue Creeper, I need you to back that up. Because, you know, I can't just go off of your word. Do Australians still say Sheila? Yeah, not often. Depends on, like, how country the person is, you know. Like, if you go out to the bush and you meet a farmer will definitely call a girl a Sheila. Sheila's even, like, a name as well over here. Ah, that's Sheila. And then you also don't know, like, is that her name or is that what he's calling her? Old Australians are something different, man. Greg says, you have an uncle who works for Rockstar? I reckon he's capping. Fatal says lies. I think it's lies. Blue Creeper, join the Discord server. It is pinned. Send me a friend request if you want. I need proof, because I don't believe you. And if you do show proof, I won't share it. I'll be a good boy. I'll keep it to myself. Monterey. I don't know how that's meant to be said, but welcome on in, man. Thoughts of TGG's prediction of April. I saw Game Riot make the same prediction too. There is something happening for April. I know that much. There is going to be something happening in April. And I think one of the things that lead that, I've spoken about on stream a couple times, so I do apologize to the guys that I'm repeating, but with Rockstar, real quick, they posted a newswire for the event week, and when they do that, it's typically one event week at a time. This time, they've dropped 3 event weeks in one newswire post, all the way up until April 1st, which brings us back to this t-shirt, and in that t-shirt, there is a date of April 1st. So that's why, you know, things are lining up. Things are lining up. Blue Creeper says, okay, I'll join and show proof. Imagine he joins and drops a Rickroll on us all. Come with receipts. A friend of a friend who knows a guy that knows it, knows a Sheila, is besties with the voice actress of Lucia, and they say they need more time. Invite links expire. I just put that one up there. Are you looking at the pinned one? I just put that in there. YouTube keeps doing this to me. I've made the stream so that the description has been updated. I updated that the other day to a permanent link. It doesn't expire. They're doing me dirty. That's what they're doing. Invite to server. Edit invite link. Expires never. Generate new link. Copy. I'm just going to update the description anyways. I'm pretty sure you just joined. I see there's a notification for the welcome. Alright. That's been pasted in there. And I am going to post another Discord link. Look at Razor. Use code BAV at the checkout. My man. Pin that. There is the new Discord. Hopefully that works. It does me so dirty. I've updated literally everything and it still gives me like invalid links. Alright, let's have a look at the server. I guess now we wait. Really hope we get a trailer 3 and pre-orders in April instead of May or later. I don't know how much longer I can handle waiting for GTA 6 news, GTA 6 content to be revealed. Dude, it sucks, Greg. It sucks. We're all in the same boat, man. Having to wait for something new to happen. Like, my channel, I'm in a weird spot because I still have some GTA 5 and Rockstar related videos that I want to do, but I feel like that side of things is starting to dry up and people want GTA 6 news, but GTA 6 news is also kind of dry. So then you would just turn into like Mr. Boss posting video after video on like nothing basically. So I don't want to start GTA 6 content and then be in this drought and there's literally nothing to talk about, because I just, you know, people would be turned off by that. They'd be like, dude, he is just making videos for the sake of making videos. Like, there is there's no weight to these videos. It's just pointless. So yeah, I don't know. That's why I haven't really went full steam ahead with GTA 6 stuff. JJ says, I agree, Greg. Yeah, I think we all want something new to happen. Imagine some strike happens this year. Dark mayhem. Get out of here. Do not say that. I don't think I could deal with another delay. Bloodrainer says, play some Mind's Eye. You know what? I've been seeing those Mind's Eye guys. They've been doing some updates, so the game could be fixed, you know? They could be pulling a Cyberpunk and making it work. That'd be pretty interesting, you know? You know? Razor says, my birthday is April 3rd, Friday. Oh, dude, you could be on. You could be on with that. If they drop something on the Friday, you're on. Has he posted anything yet? Oh, Blue Creeper's just joined, I see. We had 2 people join the server. Let's go. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Have we hit 100 members yet? I think we're struggling to hit 100. Every time we get close, people leave or I end up kicking people. We're 1 member away from 100. I always kick inactive accounts. Not always, but I filter through them. If they just haven't responded to anything ever, I just kick them. No point in having them around, you know? But while he goes ahead and comes up with his receipts, if he's got receipts, imagine he's using AI right now to generate something. What I wanted to do was, we got 2 things. One, I wanted to rank each GTA Online update again, because that's just fun to do. I made a video on it, didn't do as well, but it's just fun to do on stream. And the other thing I've got is GTA Guesser. Play Spider-Man 2. It's on Plus right now. I own all of them, so I wouldn't have to pay for them. I don't think any of them are installed. I think on the PlayStation, what have I got installed? Death Stranding. I think that's it. I haven't really played it. There's no real games I want to play on there. I'm slowly becoming a PC gamer. Like, there's nothing that really interests me on there. I'm just checking your message now, Blood Rainer. What are you talking about? I actually used OBS to record something the other day. When I was doing that challenge video with GTA Infinity, Blood Rainer, I thought I hit start recording, but I hit start streaming, and then I lost all my footage because I didn't know it uploaded as a live stream. Until like a couple days later, I'm like, dude, what's this random live stream? So I clicked onto it, and it was my missing footage. It was way too late by then, but that sucked. Messi or Ronaldo? I'll give you one. Nick Dacos or Scott Pendlebury? You let me know. Greg says, by the way, Rockstation just dropped a video a little bit ago and the thumbnail says April. I'll watch that video a little later. I guess he thinks we could get something in April. You know, I'm leaning towards April. I need to search up Rockstation. Rockstation. Let's have a look. I'm not even subscribed to him. April. Yeah, everyone's leaning towards April. Everyone is leaning towards April. And I think good reason behind it. Blue Creeper says, it's taken a while for me to find, but it was from September 2025, I think. Okay, I'll be waiting for it. And again, if you don't want to share it into the Discord and you don't want to get into trouble, feel free to DM it directly to me. Alright, let's get a game of GTA Guesser going, and then I think we'll do the ranking of all of these. So I'll just get you guys like spam whatever you guys think for each update. Alright, let's get this started. This is probably going to be wrong. Not bad. In the general area. Suns versus Magpies Granny 2026. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Dude, the Suns done really well, actually. If you guys that don't know what we're talking about Australian football. And Blood Rainer goes for the Suns, and I go for the Magpies. But the Suns are like my second team. They're like the underdogs. Who are they playing this week? Eagles. That's a win for the Suns. Yeah, they smashed Geelong. That was unexpected. I didn't expect that. Geelong's a pretty decent team. Alright, this spot, we got Bean Machine. Whereabouts is this one? When they turn shadows off, it kills me because I don't know. It ruins my pattern recognition. I know there's buildings along this one, but is there a bean machine in there? I know they've got like the Japanese looking things up here. Okay, not bad. 12 meters. Oh, and they've also got a GTA 6 mapping thing. This one. It's not this house, is it? Because that garage is separate. Okay, it's not that one. But I don't have any other good ones. I kind of want to play the GTA 6 one. Can't wait for June 11th. Birthday Whiskey Day. Let's go. This one. Could be very wrong with this. I feel like it's up in the mountains. Somewhere here. It's probably wrong again. Not bad. I'm just speed running this. This is so bad. I've given up on this. Up here. Load. There's the building. Bang, 3 meters. That was pretty good. What's your number one song to have on the GTA 6 radio? Sanov, welcome in, brother. It's good to have you. There was this song before GTA 6 trailer 1 that was rumored to be the song, right? And I played it and I'm like, dude, I can see this happening. So I really want this song to actually be in the game because it's a vibe. It's a good song. And it's by Genesis and it's called That's All. It is a great song. Should pull it up. We'll only play it for like a couple seconds. Let's pause our music. And is the desktop audio on? Yes, it is. All right, ready? Only a few seconds because I'm not getting claimed. I could say day and you'd say night. That's all we're playing. But that is what I'm excited for. I want this song to be in there. Alright, we're going to start this thing right here. The first update is going to be the Beach Bum update. So GTA Online's first update. Let me know what you guys think in the chat. Either S, A, B, or C. Or F. Sorry, I forgot about that. S, A, B, C, F. Let me know. Should I big screen it one more? That's not too bad. You guys won't really be able to see the update, but Beach Bum update. Let me know. Oh, that's an 80s song. Nice. Yeah, I really want 80s songs, you know, to capture that Vice City vibes. I think that'd be great. Generic Jerry. Bav, what's going on, brother? Hope you're having a great day. Hi, everyone in chat. Welcome in, Jerry. It's good to have you here, bro. Welcome. Display says, I may be shit at GTA 5 guesser, but GTA 6 guesser, I will know everything. Okay. We'll hold you to that. I kind of do want to pull up the GTA 6 Geo guesser. Whoops. I don't know which one it is. I'm checking it in the background because I don't want to open something that's wrong. That's GTA 5. Get out of here. Alright. GTA Infinity dropped a video on it. Surely he has posted the link. Yes, he did. Pull this up on the side. Where is the guesser? Ah, find the marker. There we go. Blood Rainer says C for that one. That's fair. That's a fair take. My dad likes Genesis. Genesis is pretty good. I feel like the soundtrack for GTA 6 will be legendary. Another thing that isn't getting talked about enough or in general. I know. Alright, next update is... Fuck, what's this one called? Is that the capture one? No, you know what? This is trash. This is trash. Let's get rid of that. Let's play this. This is something new. Hopefully, just trailer and screenshots. Do not show me a leak. Okay, this is going to be difficult because I don't even know. Oh, we're on a time limit too. Alright. We got this fuel station right here. I feel like that's somewhere up here, isn't it? I'm going to be so bad at this. That's Hank's Waffles. Dude, I don't know. Let's just drop it here. Oh, man. This is going to be bad. How do they even know that? That's an unconfirmed location. They don't even know. Every day you're getting closer to 60k. It won't take long to reach 100k. I hope so, man. I hope we get 100k. That's the goal, is to hit 100k before GTA 6. Is it realistic? Definitely not. I don't think it's realistic for me to hit 100k. But we'll see what happens. JJ says, or ready or not, and... Wait, or get ready or not and play that with me on PlayStation 5. Okay. See, the thing with, like, multiplayer games... I'm just not too big into. I'm on like a story mode journey right now. I've been playing so many story games that I don't know, throughout my whole teen years and, you know, for years, I've been playing just multiplayer games and I haven't been enjoying story mode games like I want to. All right, here's Brian's place. I didn't really think that was the angle it was going to be on. Drop that there. What's this building? Dude, they've mapped out a building there. Whoa. I didn't even put... Oh, we ran out of time. I forgot about the time limit. My bad. What is that building? How's that mapped out? Is that the store? Even still, like, how do they get all of that detail? Alright, what do we got next? I wish the photos were a little bit bigger, because I have the stream on that small screen. That is somewhere... I would say somewhere along here, right? Is custom radio in GTA 5? I think there is, right? On PC at least, I know you can do that. I'm fairly certain. But as a content creator, I got to turn my audio off anyway, so I don't really think about it too much. Damn, I don't really know where this could be. I think somewhere up here. Not bad. Not bad, yes. Next round. Let's see what we got. Can I zoom in? Oh, that just zooms the actual map. Oh, here we go. Like that, maybe. Okay, this is when they jump out. I want to assume that it is part of this. Like they're upstairs here or something and they've jumped out the back. No? How do they know? Dude, in the middle of the road? They think it's in the middle of the road. That's got to be wrong. Alright, this one. This one's somewhat easy because it's along this. Because you can see this in the map. Further back, there's that little inlet thing that you're seeing right there. So it's on top of this building. But we'd be like further back, right? Because the camera's like up in the air here somewhere. 8 meters, not bad. I actually think that is because it's in an open area. It's the same grocery lot as GTA 5. Have you ever been called a Drongo or a Galar before? Drongo, I've definitely heard Drongo. Galar, I've never been personally called that. I didn't even hit anything. How'd I miss? I didn't touch anything. Oh, next round. My bad. This one on a highway going up to... Oh, mate, I wouldn't have a clue. It's just got to be along like this stuff, right? Towards that, so I think we're looking down, right? Not bad, not bad. Hopefully they have a streamer friendly music like Cyberpunk. That would be good, but it would just feel so different, you know? That's also why I don't really want to stream it as well, because I want to enjoy the music. This one, there's no way they can actually tell where this is. I want to assume it's like out the front of the club. Not bad, not bad. This one, we got little bridges. Where are the drawbridges? Where are they? I want to say like here. No, there's 2 bridges. There's one and then a small one in the background. Move the marker. Main bridge, little bridge, maybe? Actually, what if we go from this way? We're up here looking back. Confirm. Oh my goodness. How? How's that right? Righto, righto. Won't argue, won't argue. Round 10. Game over. 5590. Do you have a stream delay on, or are you scrolling up to not miss messages? Well, while I'm playing that, I kind of lose track of this. Let me scroll up a little bit. Let's have a look. I feel like this soundtrack for GTA 6 will be legendary. I think I read that. The cars, guns, etc. My dad likes Genesis. I hope GTA 6 will have the song Blinding Lights by The Weeknd. I think that would be a good one as well, Greg. That is a very good choice. Port Gallhorn. 30 people. 30? Midnight Vice says, I feel like in-game the music needs a lot of synthwave just to capture that Florida vibe. Absolutely. Have I caught up? I actually think that's what it is. No, I read the grocery message too. Do you think we'll be able to access the full map without completing any missions? No, I don't really think we will. Um, in the artwork for trailer 1, we seen Lucia with an ankle monitor. I think that's how they're going to restrict her gameplay. I think to begin, we'll start as Lucia, and she's going to be restricted because she'll be in prison. I think we'll have a couple missions in there, and then we'll swap to Jason. Play as Jason, and we can't go anywhere further than the keys for whatever reason. We're focused in the keys, and then when he's like, go and pick up Lucia, that's when you go and pick up Lucia, and then that kind of opens up the rest of the map. But then when you get Lucia, she's restricted, and she can't go outside of a certain area as well. So I think that's how they're going to restrict it. But I don't think it'll take long for us to be able to fully explore the map. But the way I would explore it, and the way I'm going to, when we get into the game, I'm going to be playing the missions as they come. So a mission gets presented, I'm going to play it. If there's a side mission, I'm going to play it. And that's how I'm going to explore the map. I'm not going to, as soon as I get into free mode and I can explore it, I'm not going to go out and try and see everything, because I think it's much cooler to visit a place for the first time as the game intends. So with GTA 5, with Trevor, you kind of don't, if you haven't really watched trailers and all that, you kind of don't know what you get into when you go to Trevor. So you get transported to him, you take control of him, and now you're in the desert. You're in the middle of nowhere. You have no idea like how big this place is, and what the vibes are, because you've never really been there. And then it takes you on this mission. You drive around the Alamo Sea. The derailed mission as well takes you around the mountain. The Paleto Score heist that takes you up to Paleto Bay. You probably wouldn't have known all of that stuff, of course, if you didn't like watch trailers and all that. But experiencing new locations through the missions, I think, is so much more fun and rewarding than going out and finding it. Like, imagine in GTA 5, as soon as you get in, you go straight to Paleto Bay. I'm like, oh, dude, they've got a bank out here. That's kind of cool. Oh, there's a chicken factory as well. That's awesome. And then fast forward in your gameplay, you're like, oh, there's a mission that takes place here. I feel like it's just cooler to experience it in a mission. The London Bridge and Fergalicious by Fergie should be in GTA 6. Fergalicious, I know. The London Bridge, I feel like I know that too. I just cannot think of it off the top of my head. Blood Rainer says those drawbridges will make for some epic car chase scenarios. Dude, I'm excited for the keys. It's going to be strange because, like basically one way in, one way out type of thing. But there's going to be some cool missions, man, and cool scenes and shit that we can get up to, scenarios and whatnot, shenanigans. It's going to be a lot of fun. Just the things we can do. Dude, I want to end that goal. It feels weird having a goal in there. Remove. Get out of here. Do you think we'll be able to access... Oh, no, I just read that. No, facts, blood. JJ says, I'll probably stream tomorrow Arc Raiders or Spider-Man 2 or the new DLC for Ready or Not. Very nice. Cutting up in the streets are going to take so much skill. Lots of retro wave and synth wave. Also EDM. EDM, yes. Certain EDM songs were a big thing in GTA Online for me, at least. I was watching Vinewood Motors stream the other day, and he put on some non-copyright music in the background, and they were just bangers from back when, I used to play GTA Online, like, heavily. Like, that was the peak. That were the golden days. And those songs just remind me. It's crazy. What if they add a hot coffee mod? That would be insane. Good way for them to get banned. Again, I don't think they would do anything like that again. Bro, if that's true, it's going to be peak. Also, don't forget classic rock. It's a must. Absolutely. I agree. Did they find out when to pre-order it? No, pre-orders haven't been posted yet. That is still a mystery, but I'm feeling pretty good about April. And especially when the marketing kicks off. They said marketing's going to start in summer. So, we're a few months away from actually hearing and probably being able to purchase it, pre-ordering and all that. So, it's exciting, man. It's exciting. You got to clear your calendar, and as a content creator, you got to mentally prepare for that, because it's going to be crazy. It's going to be insane. But there's still a handful of videos I want to get done before I completely switch to GTA 6 content. I do have some thoughts about what I want to do with GTA 6. I wouldn't mind making individual videos covering like the tech, activities, locations, weapons, vehicles as well. Maybe like the police and combat systems and all that. That sort of stuff. I wouldn't mind doing individual videos on those, but a lot of people have already made them and I just don't think I could offer anything new. But I think that'd be fun to do. And then after Trailer 3 drops, when we get even more information, I want to make an everything we know about GTA 6 video, because they were the videos I loved watching with GTA 5. So I'd just like to do that again. I'll be the one to actually make them, you know. Cold shower mod. No hot coffee, cold tea mod. Really hope they add roleplay. I reckon to a degree we're going to be able to do some roleplay in online. To a degree. Nothing too crazy, but I can see it happening. I found it. Where can I send it to the server? You send it in wherever. General, if that works. He's back. I didn't think he was going to come back. What if Rockstar is going to troll us on April 1st with a video that says where Rockstar presents and nothing more? Dude, that would be hilarious. Imagine if their post as well started with, "Hi everyone," and that was it. That would be the ultimate April Fool's prank on us. Let's hope that doesn't happen. I don't think that would go down well. People would be like, that's funny. Rockstar have humor, but a lot of people are like, wow, they're rubbing salt in the wound. They know we're thirsty for content. Oh, I've dropped it. Where is it? Lost me little... What do you call these? Flippers. I don't know. Slides. That's what they're called. I just call them flippers these days. ZP Key says, what sport is more popular in Australia? Aussie football, cricket, or rugby? Depends on who you ask. Depends on who you ask. Bloodrainer, are you still in here? Bloodrainer's from Queensland. And I feel like he would say the rugby is more popular. But me, from Victoria, I would say AFL is more popular. Then I guess if you were to ask, like, you know, the Indians, they would say cricket because they love cricket over here. That's like their big thing. So I guess it kind of depends on who you are and where they live. Bogan, what if Rockstar? No, I read that. He's posted something. Oh my god, I just seen the fucking thumbnail for that. What the fuck? Oh my god. Well, that's unfortunate, Blue. That is unfortunate. If anyone would like to have a look at it, definitely have a look now. Is that bannable? Is that a bannable offense? He's deleted it himself. Fatal says, how long are you going to be live? I don't know. I feel like we could keep going. We could keep going. Alright. Since Blue's deleted it himself, maybe I won't punish him. It's kind of funny. You got to giggle out of me. You're lucky. Chili, welcome in, man. How's it going, Bav? We're going good, bro. Good to have you in here. The gold badge is looking good. Almost getting there. You're going to get that badge that Bloodrainer's got. MG says, no, I read that, didn't I? Bogan, what if Rockstar's going to troll us? Yeah, I read that. I keep repeating the same ones. That other comment I sent above is a sample of the lyrics from Fergalicious by Fergie. Wait, which one? I actually don't see another one. The previous one I see from you is Cold Shower mod. Maybe it was hidden. Rockstar also loves to do that. Bloodrainer says AFL. Okay, don't mind State of Origin though. I reckon AFL is probably the biggest. I feel like the rugby's kind of only big in like New South Wales and Queensland. Whereas AFL, that's kind of like every single state. Every state has a team. Every state and territory. No territories technically. Tasmania is getting a team now. Northern Territory does not. And ACT does not. ACT should not get one. They'd just be running out there in executive wear. Have you been to Tasmania? I have been to Tasmania before. It's not bad over there. It's not too bad. It was very cold, gloomy, rainy, depressing, but the places we went were pretty good. This was like probably like 10 years ago or something now. It was good. Wouldn't mind going there again, to be honest. Just a little visit. But I am planning on going to PAX Australia this year, I think. I'm considering it, but I don't know. I'll know more about that later. I don't even think tickets are on sale yet to the general public. Last year, I tried to apply for a media pass. I'm like, yeah, I'm a YouTuber. Let me go in. But that didn't work out very well. What's the poll doing? 51 votes on it. 63% said yes to getting news in April. So we'll find out on that. Talon Sales, welcome on in. Welcome on in. Good to have you in here. I kind of feel like booting up another one of these. Let's get it going. New game. How does the States having AFL teams work? Mate, what do you mean? Kind of like... How does that work? I don't know. The AFL started as the VFL, Victorian Football League. And the teams were just like, suburbs in Melbourne. Before they branched out, like Fitzroy, that turned into Brisbane Lions. And a bunch of other teams just kind of expanded and went to other states. And like that's where they're based. I don't really know how like the legalities of it all work though. MG, are you going to stream or record you playing GTA 6 for the first time to capture your reaction so you can look back? That's a good idea, to look back on it. I've seen videos of people booting up GTA 5 for the first time, and I'm like, damn, that is a good idea. Maybe I will, because I think we're getting closer to doing face cam. There's no real reason to not do it at the moment, I guess. But I do want to make sure my setup looks really nice, and right now it doesn't look that great. If you guys have seen photos in the Discord, actually I'll chuck some photos in there right now. Let me go find the photo of it. Setup. That'll do, donkey. Oh, wrong server. General. That in there. I'm just gonna drop my server. I've sent this photo in there before, so people that aren't watching the stream, they're gonna be like, dude, I've seen this like 17 times. But that's what the setup looks like. It looks really nice. It does. I'm not gonna lie and say it doesn't, because I think it looks really good. But when you have face cam on, you're looking behind yourself, and I'm looking. My dog is in here. He's got his own little couch. It was meant to be my couch, but now he lays on it, and I personally wouldn't really want to lay on it anymore, because he's a dirty boy. Goes outside, there's dirt on it. He's got smeg on it. Disgusting. Bro's got dick cheese. But I don't know. I do need to tidy it up and make it look nicer from behind. Sav's setup looks super nice, like with the neons and stuff like that. So I wouldn't mind doing that. This place that we're in, it's a rental. We will be moving houses this year at some point, hopefully before GTA 6, or I'm going to lose my mind. And we're going to probably make a little setup video so that, I can record me piecing it all together. I think that'd be fun. Maybe I could post it as like a members only video. Got to give the members some perks, JJ says, once GTA 6 is finally out, is out finally, no one will play any other game again for a long time. Exactly, and that's why developers haven't posted their launches in November, and they've kind of like skipped December, and they've skipped September as well. No, October, sorry, to kind of avoid that window, because they know they can't compete with them, and if they do drop it, not a lot of people are going to be playing it. Blood Rainer says, even the World War II prisoners of war in Changi would play AFL. There's a book called Changi Brownlow that covers it. Hopefully I'm saying that right. I don't think I've ever heard that word. but that's interesting. I didn't know that. Talon says, about time someone says my name right. Talon Sales. What do you get? What do people say for that? You know, I try my best to get people's names right. I think it's funny that some people still don't know how to say my name. Bogan Bav. You'll join like a stream or something. You'll be like, hey man, hey Bogdan. I'm like, dude, it's not Bogdan. All right, there's no D in there. I'll put the D in you if you want, but like, I don't know. People just don't get it, and then they will say Bav instead of Bav. Like, brother, it's not that hard. It is so easy. And this is what I find funny about Americans, right? Australians. Let's start with Australians. They understand words. You know, oh, this is what Americans call this. You know, I know that. But then go to America, what's a bogan? They don't know what a fucking bogan is, man. As if you don't, like, just know things, you know? Like, just know things. Like, I know what a redneck is. We do not have rednecks here in Australia, but I know what a redneck is, you know? But they don't know what a bogan is. A bogan is basically an Australian redneck, pretty much. I just think it's funny that it's just such a foreign word to them. They just don't understand it. It's makes me want to smash my head against the desk. Generic Jerry says, I really wish we can get something in April, but I personally feel like Rockstar's going to drop something in May. Probably before on the May earnings call. I guess we'll find out. I wouldn't be too bothered either way. They've said they're going to start the marketing in summer, which is June, right? June or July? So that's what I'm kind of like preparing for in my head. But any earlier, of course, I'll be happy with that. It's just my opinion. No, I agree with you, Jerry. I agree. So the AFL isn't nationwide like the Premier League. Well, it kind of is. There's just like a couple states that don't have teams. Mainly because there's nothing much going on in those states. Thoughts on the Devil's Lettuce? I got no issues with that. If that's something you want to do, go for it. I'm not going to stop you. There were times when I would do it. You know, not so much these days. I think, when did I have it last? Probably a couple years ago. I'm like, yeah, you know what? It's been a while. I'll have some. Had a puff, and I'm like, nah, I can't do this anymore. I don't know. I think my days for that are finished. But, you know, I won't stop anyone. Blind Fury says, Bogan Bev, Brogan Bruv. MG says, MCT is going back and forth if he's going to record himself playing it or not. But like Cyberboy is planning on streaming it day one and not having chat up so he doesn't see any spoilers. Thing with that though is you can't play the music, and the music is such a core piece of it. You know, you go back and think about old GTA games, the music is typically, you know, where the nostalgia lives. You know, you think of that. I just realized I still got this stuff up here. But if anyone wants to check out that setup, here it is as well. But yeah, going back to like streaming and all that, I would like to stream it day one. You know, you want to get in there, get in on the hype, ride that wave, but I want to be able to play it with music, and if I can't play it with music, I'm going to lose my mind. Blood Rainer says, Australians can't say no, it's nar. I think it's funny, that one, because then when you write it out like that, it seems so weird. No. And then, am I even saying it like how the Americans think? No. I kind of get it. If I were to write it, I think I'd go like N-O-E or something like that. People say my name as Talon. I don't know what a bogan is. Oh my god, you don't know what a bogan is. Goodness. Alright. Well, I did kind of just explain it then as well. A bogan is an Australian redneck, basically. But, alright, Bav, I am about to eat dinner and have a great rest of your stream. Thanks very much, JJ, for tuning in, bro. I'm kind of hungry right now thinking about that. So, thank you very much. You are now teasing me. But take care, man. Luna Boy says, Bogan is a word I swear I've heard while watching Mr. In-Between. Mr. In-Between, that's the Australian show, isn't it? If it's the one I'm thinking of, that is a good show. Yes, it is. That is good. That is a good one. What does it say? A dark comedy crime. Yeah, fair enough. That one was, I don't know. I love that show. That was funny. It's like the only Australian media I liked. When you hear Australians in like American TV shows and movies, it just sounds so out of place, so forced. It's like, dude, are these people even Australian? They don't sound natural. And then it's got to be like an American writer coming up with this. I'm like, oh, we should throw in some Aussie slang. I need you to say this, 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 and this. I'm like, brother, no one says that much slang in one go. What was the movie? It was that love movie with Glenn Powell and Sydney Sweeney. I cannot think of the name of it, but watch that with Bogan Babe. And it takes place in Australia. I'm going to search up Glenn Powell. What's the movies he was in? Anyone But You. That's what we watched. And there's an Australian character in there. And they just... It's so forced. It's so hard to listen to. Razor says, I love God's gift of green heaven. Yes, he does. He does love that. Greg says, I guess my message didn't show up on your end, but probably because it contains lyrics from Fergalicious. If they had like any sensitive words, YouTube blocks them out automatically. So maybe that's why. Fatal says, like me, Bav, I'm redneck. It starts in June 21st. What? I'm so confused. ZPK, what's your age? What's my age? I feel weird saying it now. Like it's never been a secret. How old am I? I'm 26. 26, turning 27 in August. British people pronounce it... That's the water one, isn't it? Bottle water. Bottle water. No, I get that. I get that. What do we say? Bottle of water? Bottle. Not bottle. We'll say bottle. Bottle of water. Talon says, I don't listen to GTA music. Am I weird for that? Absolutely you're weird for that. The music it's just classic. It's nostalgic. You have to listen to the music. I don't know. I find myself going on a Spotify and just searching up GTA soundtracks. Like I'll search up Radio Los Santos or Radio Mirror Park. Radio Mirror Park's probably my favorite one. But I'll just search up that just to kind of, I don't know. It's good. It takes you back. It takes you back. MG says, I can't remember who said it. I think it was GTA Infinity. Said that it was a way you can have the copyright songs on for you, but not for the stream. And the stream can hear the game with no music. I don't know how you would do that because the game audio and radio are on like the same audio track. I don't think there's a way for you to be able to split that at all. I'm going to be 36 in October. Generic Jerry says 25 going 26 in July 25th. There we go. There we go. See, we got some older people in here, which is nice. Because, like, I don't know what it is. So sorry if I offend anyone. But sometimes, like in the earlier days of streaming, before all you guys are in here, it was always like, they're all just children. But then you also got to think, a lot of the kids have now been banned off of YouTube. So that's a big up. Less trolls. But I don't know, whenever I think of like a new person that comes in, I don't know what it is. I just think, all right, they are probably under 18. But I don't know, it's weird. Because I used to be in that age demographic where everyone was around my age. And it's, that's so weird how it works. So weird how it works. I don't know if I'm saying it how I need to say it, but like when I'm playing video games, back in the day when I was a teenager, the people I'd get into lobbies with were also teenagers my age. And now I'm streaming and there's a lot of people in here that are like my age. I don't know. It's a weird feeling. It's cool though. It's cool. Alright. What else we got? What else we got? I feel like that's the stream right there, boys. I feel like that's the stream. I kind of want to go and play that docked game, to be honest. Because that was fun. But I need to work on a video and I just cannot be bothered. I have hit a brick wall and just have no motivation to make anything. And I know I should be doing it, but I don't know, man. It's difficult. My last few videos, they were flops, man. No good. But anyways, H2O or Blue Water High. I don't even wait. I know H2O. Isn't Blue Water High the same thing? I don't know what Blue Water High is. You know what you should do? ZP Key, if you're talking about some shows, you need to watch the Big Les show. I'm gonna type it in chat. Big Les show. There we go. I think that's what you guys need to go watch for some Australian history, some culture. That is probably the best you'll get. MG says, are you going to play Crimson Desert next week? I think I will, man. I did wishlist it over on Steam. I kind of want to play it on PC. I'm leaning towards playing everything on PC. It's getting bad. My PC wasn't built for video games. It was built for making videos. So when I try to play games and I can see all the settings, I want to like achieve those settings. I want to put it as high as I can possibly go, but my PC just refuses it, and it's like, nah, bro, you can get about 20 frames for that. It sucks. Another song that I think should be in GTA 6 is Cannon by Lil Wayne. Good song, good song. I'm going to have to listen to that one. Let's pull him up. Cannon, Lil Wayne. I'm going to mute the desktop audio. I don't think I've heard that song before, but I could see it. I could see it happening. The algorithm screwed you over with those last few videos. They need to be more popular. I know, man. I think they were bangers too. Especially the Red Dead video. I cooked with that. There's one transition in there that I think sells the whole video. It's so nice. I want to pull it up. I want to show you guys because it's a cool transition. The Grand Theft Auto and... Let me just mute the video. GT Online painting. Okay, it's in this part. Alright, look at this. Boom, look at that transition. One more time, one more time. Oh, that was so cool. That was so cool. I don't know, I love that. I think this video is really well done. A lot of good points, a lot of good debunking, you know, with some logic in there. Because people can just be like, no, not connected, and not provide any evidence. But I think it's good. People think that I don't want the universes to be connected, which isn't true. Because I would love for them to be connected, except when you just understand the actual lore and provide logic to all of them like fall apart. None of them actually make sense. The biggest one is the state names and city names and all that. You know, one of them's called Liberty City, the other's called New York. They do not coexist. And then people be like, what if they changed their names? You know, they could have changed names, but you go back in both of their games in GTA. Where's the screenshot I'm looking for? Somewhere in here. Here we go. In GTA's lore, I cannot remember where it is off the top of my head, but in the lore, it's called Liberty City, but it was founded as New Rotterdam, or New Rotterdam, however you want to say that. And then in Red Dead, it's called New York, just like real life, and it's previously called New Amsterdam, just like in real life again. So they've come up with the separate lore. Yes, the name changed, but they didn't like cross over ever. It was never called Liberty City and then it turned into New York, or New York and a Liberty City. It just never happened like that. So people using that as a connection is just so dumb. It's so dumb. I don't get it. And people will still argue. They'll still argue and say they're connected. Madame Nazar, but you know, it's just a fucking robot, man. It doesn't mean it's connection. They're like cross promotion is basically what they're doing. The painting that fell apart because in it says down the bottom it was signed by C. Chatney. That is an intentional abbreviation when they do that. Instead of writing Charles Chatney, they'll just write C. dot his last name, because they don't want to explicitly name drop him. Because if they explicitly name drop him, then that kind of, you know, it's basically like a little plot hole for them. So if they do it that way, then they can have these cross references without actually connecting the universes. Second thing is that this painting if you guys have watched this video, you know what I'm talking about. It appears in the Braithwaite Manor. Like, it shows up in here. Charles must have painted this, right? Well, he doesn't actually go to America until after the whole Braithwaite Manor has burned down for the first time. He comes to America. The house doesn't exist. It's burnt down. So how can you paint something that you've never visited, you know? So it just doesn't work. Favorite rapper? I think we got to hand that to Eminem. Eminem's still one of my favorites. He's still one of my favorites. There was a huge phase I went through with Juice WRLD. Love Juice WRLD. I got heavily into him, and then he passed away like a few months after. I was so pissed about that. I was like, dude, as if you just inconvenienced my life right now by leaving. But we did have a bunch of his music. I listened to a bunch of it over on SoundCloud as well. You know, listen to everything there is. And then, I don't know, his management just posting all of his old songs and just butchering them as well. They just don't sound as good as the originals. And I don't know, they're just milking it now. They're milking it, so it's hard to like stay interested in that. And it's been so long. What was the debunking we had for the gun? The gun was a good debunk. So you've got the Dukes logo here in GTA, and it appears in Red Dead as well. You know, the Dukes one, but it doesn't appear in Red Dead 2 story mode, and it's not canonically used. It is only in online as like an exclusive item, same as like the Outlaw Pass. That is an exclusive item. The Outlaw Pass is not like part of the canon. It's not part of the lore. It's not part of the story. It is just an exclusive thing for online. So people be like, yeah, but online and story mode are connected, so it's canon. It's not canon because it technically doesn't exist in that world because it's an exclusive item, you know? The players aren't opening up an Outlaw Pass, you know? Like, they're just people living in that world. The Outlaw Pass is just whatever. So people using that as a connection didn't work because it's an exclusive item. Like, if they want, they could just drop a new Outlaw Pass and have like a laser beam gun in there or some shit, you know, like in GTA Online. Wouldn't mean that it's part of the story. It's not part of the canon. Gameplay is not canon. It needs to be canonically used, which people don't understand. And people die for that. People argue for that. I was just reading out Dark Mayhem's message. The good always die young, for the most part. That is true. That is true. Jerry says, absolute masterpiece. Talon says, okay, it's getting late for me, so I'm getting off. Good night, everyone. Good night, Talon. Thanks very much for stopping by. Hope to see you in the next stream. Blood Rainer says, well, Rotterdam is technically Amsterdam. Pretty much, isn't it? Family Guy or South Park? Good question. I think I'd go with Family Guy. I never really got into South Park, to be honest. Maybe it was just the way the visuals looked. I don't know. I just could never get into South Park. I know it's like much more crazier and graphic and all that. I don't know. I couldn't get into it. It was like a tradition growing up that we would, I can't remember the exact timing of it. I think it would be eat dinner, watch The Simpsons, and then go for a shower and go to bed. But The Simpsons were what we grew up on. That was really good. And then as you get older, it's like, oh, they've also got another little cartoon. Well, not from them, but another cartoon on TV. It's Family Guy. So then you get into Family Guy, and then when I got into high school, Family Guy branched out and done the Cleveland Show. That was great. I remember I used, what was it? It was a torrent website or whatever, and I downloaded all of the Cleveland Show and the regular show. I got that as well. That was good. But that was at a time where your internet data was not unlimited, so we ran out after like a couple hours because I decided to pirate all these episodes. Can tell that my family were not happy with me. What would you rate Resident Evil Requiem on a scale of 1 through 10? I can't rate that, Jerry. I haven't played it. I do want to play them, though. That is on my list. I think I don't want to start a new game just yet because we've got Crimson Desert coming up. I'll play that because I know I'm going to sink hours into that. And then once I'm done with that, it's a toss-up between playing the Resident Evil games or playing, what was it called? Kingdom Come, Deliverance 1 and 2. I want to play them. So, bit of a toss-up. But, anyways, boys, what are we at? An hour and 49 minutes, 50 minutes basically. I think we're going to pull up the stream here. Appreciate everyone for hanging out. For the next stream, I will post about it in the Discord. So again, if you guys haven't joined that, join the Discord because, whoops, that's where you will hear any announcement that I make. It'll probably be the same time next week. So whenever this stream started for you, plus 7 days. But anyways, boys, take care, and I'll see you guys in the next one.